What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
And today we'll be taking a look at the LEGO Avengers Infinity Saga set 76192 Avengers Endgame Final Battle. Now this releases August 1st in the United States, but thanks to my friend Fred in the UK, he was able to ship me this, so I got it here early to review for you guys. Now with that being said, if you want to pick up this set early, I found Zavvi.com actually ships it early. It is a little more expensive, but if you don't want to wait till August, you could get it there and have it shipped to you in the next 5 to 10 days. I'll drop an affiliate link down below if you want to check that out. We get a wide array of figures here, plus a micro Ant-Man and a Thanos Big Fig. We've got the Ant-Man X-Con van with the time portal in the back. We've got a cannon. We've got so much to unpack. So with that being said, let's dive in and take a look. For our minifigures, up first we have Iron Man in his Mark 85 armor. Now, this is the exact same armor that we got with the old Endgame sets, so nothing new as far as the figure is concerned. It's so nice to have the opening helmet back instead of the comic version they give us. And he does have this nice shield build too, which is really cool, and of course there are stickers on the top and bottom of that. A great figure all around though, and definitely a welcome inclusion in this set. Next up, we have Steve Rogers, Captain America, in his Endgame scale mail suit from the final battle. Obviously a figure we've wanted for quite some time as LEGO Marvel fans, and definitely a worthy inclusion. You can lift his helmet off to see that it's the same Steve Rogers face we've been getting in the past few sets, but he does come with hair, so you could take the helmet off if you wanted to have him look that way, or the way I prefer, just leave that helmet on and have him look ready for battle with the shield and Mjolnir. Speaking of Mjolnir, up next we have Fat Thor from the final battle. He's got the same Stormbreaker build that we've seen in past LEGO Thors, but I really like this new torso printing that definitely makes him look a little more weighty. He also has a new hairpiece here in a new color that I've not seen before, so that's cool. It's the Aquaman hairpiece, of course. If we lift that up, you can see he has a new face printing as well. Really, really nice. And if we flip that around, he's got the lightning eyes here, which looks really good with the hair. He does have a one-piece cape, meaning it doesn't have like the overlap. If you lift up the head, you'll see what I mean, that just the cape sits on there. There's just a hole in the piece of fabric. And generally speaking, I don't like that, but I do think it looks good on this Thor, the way it makes the cape kind of fringe out in the back. I really love it. Here we have Black Panther in his powered-up suit. Now, the first time we got the powered-up Black Panther suit was from the Black Panther film, but it was actually blue, not purple, the way it is in the MCU. That one was based off concept art. This one is obviously movie accurate. It looks really fantastic and is definitely a great addition to the Black Panther collection. Here we have the Ant-Man microfig, which may not look too different from the previous version, but it actually is printed with the Ant-Man and the Wasp style suit, or the Endgame suit, whatever you prefer, but it does come with 2 of these in case you lose one, so that's pretty cool. Here we have a new Chitauri soldier. We've gotten a lot of Chitauri over the years. This is definitely the best looking one though, just so much great detail, and while these don't really excite me, it's definitely a cool addition for this set given the context of what this set is. Here we have Scarlet Witch, but I guess at this time she was still just Wanda Maximoff. But anyways, she comes with these great pink power blasts, a new color for that piece in particular. Looks really good. And if we move her up closer here so you can see the figure, I really don't like the head choice they went with. The eyebrows just don't match the hair, and it just sticks out a little too much for me. But with that being said, the torso looks great, and if we flip it around, you can see she does have her red eyes, which doesn't look quite as bad as the other side. And if I'm being honest, it doesn't look bad, I just think it could have been better. So, great looking figure all around, but those eyebrows just really stick out to me for whatever reason. The most exciting inclusion of this set is probably the Big Fig Thanos, because not only is it his endgame look, but it's also our first Big Fig that ever has a removable head. And the head is actually sized to a minifigure, so you could put it on a minifigure body, or you could put a minifigure head on here. I just really like the world that this opens up for stop motions. You know, you could have Big Figs turn their head now, or photos, or honestly just play and display. It looks so great. He does have his little knife weapon here, and the instructions tell you that you can, take it apart if you wanted to do that, but it does look really, really awesome. It's a great figure. You can move his wrists, you can move his shoulders, and he does have some studs on the back if for some reason you wanted to put, something there. I thought maybe, if you were playing, it might be fun to, have a character like that, attacking him or something, or might make for some cool photos. But anyways, the Thanos figure is phenomenal. Moving on to the set build, ironically, the first thing we're going to look at is actually the last thing you build, and that is the X-Con van from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now, it's a really great build. Honestly, this could have been like a $20 or $30 set on its own. You can lift up these panels and see that there's tons of room to put figures in there. You could get 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4, maybe 5 figures in there if you were really creative. But those panels, of course, just click back on top like that. There's some nice mirrors on the side. There's 2 X-Con stickers that go on either side. If you look on the back, I really love that the window sticker has like a little Ant-Man helmet and then the 2 ants, kind of like the family, like the Stick Family stickers you'll see. Then you can lift this up and see that the quantum tunnel is in the back of the van. So it's a really, really nice build. I really love it, and I think it turned out great for what it was trying to represent. Now, for looking at the compound, Captain America is going to be our guinea pig, just so you can see for size. If we start over here, you can see that you can twist this around, this missile launcher. It goes up, down, side to side, and if you click the red button on the back, it actually shoots the missile out, which is very cool. It only comes with 1 missile, though, so obviously be careful. One thing, too, is you can pull these pieces out. See that little Technic pin there on the side? And you could switch the 2 sides if you wanted, like, the Avengers thing to be on that side, or I suppose if you bought multiple compounds, you could connect them and kind of make like a big complex of compounds, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to leave that out because it'll allow me to bring this in closer. The Avengers sign doesn't really do anything other than rock like that. It's really just for display. The front door opens, if I can keep the stud doorknob on there, but I'll lift it up and show you. There's a little sticker up front that's supposed to be like a minifigure scanning their hand in. And then, of course, that door opens, and we can flip it the way around and see that you could walk down this little corridor hallway. Off to this side room here, there's a nice little bench here that attaches right on like that. You could take it out. And the bench has a computer that has the schematic for time travel, which I really, really like. And then on this side, there's like a scanner for the Stark Infinity Gauntlet on either side. Of course, that lifts out, and you could put it in Stark's hands, or I suppose Thanos' hands if it got into the wrong hands, but then you could just go ahead and clip that back in there. Moving up top, you can see that there's like a little Avengers break room area with the Avengers A on the table. Of course, you could take a figure and sit them there, and Mjolnir just knocked that cup out of the way. But some cool little Easter egg details, I suppose you could call them, are the little pieces back here. They're stickers, of course, but from when they have their Zoom meeting and Rocket and Captain Marvel call in from afar. Just very, very cool. Of course, this is the Captain Marvel design we're getting later this summer, and the Rocket Raccoon is the figure that came in the Benatar. So that's really cool. Then moving downstairs, the last thing really to look at for this set is the Thanos imprisonment area. And of course, you can just lift this straight down, and you can move Thanos off to the side and put him in there just like that. Because everybody remembers that scene where they trapped Thanos behind red lasers, right? Anyways, it seems like a kind of silly thing to include, but honestly, there's really not much to this build, and even though there's not much to it, I still really like it. So let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts on this set. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to hit like and subscribe for more content every day here on my channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO videos coming in the near future.